talked in depth about the death of her dear friend Victoria Wood and why, in Hollywood, she would be considered a freak.
Can I ask you about Victoria Wood?
You can.
Yeah, I mean, for most of us, it was a huge shock. We didn't know, and people felt really close to her, even though they didn't know her. You actually were close to her, which must have made it very, very difficult.
It was, and the fact that it's kind of in the public domain as well makes it really strange. I couldn't kind of respond to it very much at the beginning. Kind of, even though we all knew that it was probably close. It's still a huge shock. Well, death is anyway, isn't it? But it still was a huge shock, and I found I couldn't respond for some time. I felt hugely anxious, first of all, massive anxiety about it. And then when I was able to relax and see my husband, and then, then he just went, and then, huge loss, huge. Still just thought about her today. I can't think what brought it up. When we were in the taxi coming here, and I thought Chrissy, who does my makeup, we're both, she's very close to her, and I thought she's still with us in the taxi. Why would I think about her? It was really strange. But you do. I think everyone goes through that thing with grief where you go, they're not here. She's not. How can she?
You can't believe it.
No. And
she's 62.
Yeah.
It's nothing, is it?
No, not in these days. It isn't. It's nothing. She looked, before she got ill, she looked fantastic. Really, really well. Not a mark on her skin, and So
You may not want to answer this, and that's fine. Could she rationalise the diagnosis?
Yes. I don't want to say anything else.
No,
really.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Victoria's legacy is her work, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, people are going to enjoy her work, your work together for forevermore.
Oh, I hope so. That would be brilliant if it's the case.
Her brother wants a statue to be erected in Bury, where she obviously went to school. A statue of her sitting at a piano. Which, what do you think of that idea?
Well, it sounds gorgeous. Yeah. As long as it's flattering, she wouldn't like it if it wasn't.
No. Somehow it doesn't seem enough, a statue, does it? But
her work is the thing, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
It's her work that really, that as you say, is the legacy, and that stimulates everybody's memories of her and keeps her alive. It's her work.
Before you met Victoria, which was, I think, mid-70s towards the late 70s?
Yeah, 78, yeah.
Before that, you were part of a kind of generation of working class actors who graduated from the Everyman in Liverpool, the Everyman Theatre. You, Pete Postlethwaite,
Bill Nighy.
Yeah. And now, as you know, Eddie Redmayne, Damien Lewis, Dominic West, I think Tom Hiddleston, they all went to Eton.
Yes.
Is that an issue for you?
No, they're wonderful actors. I love them, and I've worked with Tom, and they're fantastic. No, it's not the fact that they're all doing brilliantly. It's the fact that it's very hard for working class kids to like in my day. All of us, Victoria too, we came, subsidised theatre, we got grants, these days, you can't get a grant for drama school at all.
No. So that's a worry then. Where is the next generation of working class actors? Where are they going to come from?
I know, I don't know. They'll come, presumably, not through drama school, obviously. But I think things go in cycles, don't they? I do believe that. And I was lucky to be on the wave of, the Michael Caine, Tom Courtenay, Albert Finney, all started it for us, in the 60s. And then in the 70s, we really cashed in on that. It was really not good to have a middle class accent. You'd hear posh people trying to talk, like that, and sort of, so that they would be accepted, and because it wasn't trendy, So I was very lucky to be part of that. There was no feeling that before that you had to get rid of any accent that you had. Well, that's it actually helped to have an accent.
Yeah. Do you think Hollywood's got better or not when it comes to roles for older women?
No. I don't think they're very good with roles for women, are they? I mean, you see wonderful actors. There are exceptions. Meryl Streep is an exception, isn't she? And Julianne Moore, people like that. I mean, she's not that old, Julianne Moore, but she's 50 odd. And I've just worked with wonderful Annette Bening, and so it is better because Annette Bening doesn't look like she's had anything done to her face or anything, and that's unusual in Hollywood. I mean, I know if I go out there now, I'd look like a freak because everybody has.
Yeah, but you'd look authentic.
I'd look real.
Yes. Well, that's all right. That's
yes,
good.
It is good. No, it is good. I don't want to do that.
No.
No.